Hello, welcome to the United Man. My name is Shane. We've been after some clarification in relation to Bruno Fernandes and why Manchester United didn't sign him. The headline is Manchester United ends their interest in Bruno Fernandes as scouts warn he takes too many risks in possession. Now, don't get me wrong, this has only been reported in a couple of places, Daily Mail, Sports Mail, online. But if there is any truth to this, I needed to address this because I have very, very strong opinions in regards to Bruno Fernandes. And for these guys who have watched my channel before, you'll know how much of a fan of Bruno Fernandes I am and how much I would like to have seen him in Manchester United colours. Now, the statement goes on to read, Manchester United were quickly dissuaded from pursuing Bruno Fernandes after it emerged the Portugal international gives the ball away too often. United had run the rule over the Sporting Lisbon midfielder, but Sports Mail understands the scouts felt his way of playing did not suit Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's style. Solskjaer wants players reliable in possession of the ball, as seen with the pairing of Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof at centre-half. And there were concerns over Fernandes' decision-making on the ball. Not too sure of that one in terms of what Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof's pairing really makes. I understand we're looking to play out the back with Harry Maguire and obviously Victor Lindelof, but yeah, that doesn't make too much sense to me. It goes on to say, while it is accepted that the 24-year-old works with an element of risk in the attacking third, his pass completion of 75.1% recorded last season was not deemed high enough. By comparison, Paul Pogba completed 82.8% of his passes last year. Manchester City's Kevin De Bruyne, who has always operated in a similar role, consistently records more than 82%. Now, as I said, if there is much truth in that, then that's pretty concerning in regards to the short-sightedness of Manchester United and their scouting department. Now, as I said, the story broke from Mail Online through Jack Gorgon. Now, he played in 53 games. In those 53 games, he scored 32 goals and assisted on 18 occasions. He also got 16 yellow cards. So clearly he didn't shy away from putting his foot in, which is obviously what we're doing. We're doing a closing style. We're not actually making lots of tackles. We're making interceptions but through just sheer pressing of the opposition. Now, there was reports suggesting because his pass completion percentage was 75% compared to the likes of Paul Pogba, Juan Mata, Jesse Lingard, who also operate in those similar positions. Now, neither one of those are the sole creator for their whole entire team. Bruno Fernandes was their top goal scorer as well. With regards to that pass completion percentage, I'd just like to see how many passes that was actually weighed against. Because obviously, if you're making more attempts, you're gonna obviously your percentage is going to drop a lot more. Versus if you're trying, for example, 15 or 20 passes in a game, and your pass completion ratio is going to be a lot higher because you're taking less risks. Whereas, as I said, Bruno Fernandes was Sporting's main creator in that side and main goal scorer. Wanted to look at a couple of things really in regards to who plays in Bruno Fernandes' position that we have in our squad at the moment. Who can operate there? So we've got Juan Mata. He's 31. He's, I wouldn't say over the hill completely, but his abilities are waning. He's nowhere near the creative force of what he used to be. We also have Jesse Lingard there, who is obviously up and down. And when he's up, he's good, but he's not very good or world class, which Bruno Fernandes can be and is. And we've also got Angel Gomez yet, who's untried and untested. As much as I'd love to see Angel Gomez given that opportunity to play there, I really would. But as of yet, he's not been given that chance in competitive games. I've also heard the argument he played in the Portuguese league. If you're playing in any professional league at a top level, in an essential midfield role or attacking midfield role, even as a striker, scoring 32 goals in one season and assisting as well, that's no means feat. Now, if you do it on a Sunday league, now 32 goals and 18 assists in Sunday league is still quite good. But if you're doing it in a top professional league, you can't scoff at it. Now, I say let's cut those stats in half. Let's say he scored 16 goals and assisted on 9 occasions. That's still a brilliant return from a central midfielder. Pogba did pretty much that last season, and he was our top goal scorer and top assist maker. So if you imagine we've got Paul Pogba scoring and assisting like that, and you've got Bruno Fernandes scoring and assisting like that, and you've got Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial getting 15 to 20 goals on top of that, now we're looking like a serious outfit. Now, he's 24. And we have Andreas Pereira also, I forgot to mention, who can also operate in that attacking midfield position. Now, Andreas Pereira has been long touted as someone that's got very good potential. Not great potential, just very good potential. Now, Andreas Pereira is 23. He's 23. He's not 20, 21 like Rashford or anyone like that. He's 23 now, going into being 24, which is the age of Bruno Fernandes. And they're worlds apart in terms of quality and effectiveness. So if you imagine Andreas Pereira this season, who's looking like he's going to be given more of an opportunity, if you imagine he contributes 32 goals and 18 assists, but he loses the ball a little bit in the attacking third, I could certainly live with that. That's the comparison, the direct comparison that we have to go off. As I mentioned, if those reports are indeed true, there's also reports coming from Portugal suggesting that it's from A. Bola saying that Manchester United didn't actually get Bruno Fernandes due to price, money. They're just saying that there was monitoring what Tottenham were doing. They saw Tottenham's bids being rejected and they knew they was going to bid in a similar amount, and they just knew that bid was going to be rejected, so they didn't bother. Correo de Mana say that George Mendes was in Manchester last few days before the transfer window shut, trying to negotiate a deal between Sporting Lisbon and Manchester United, but they couldn't get a deal agreed based on transfer fee. So you've got two conflicting reports there, but all of them suggest that Manchester United were heavily linked and heavily interested in Bruno Fernandes. So that was my latest Manchester United news now, and just giving you a feed and my opinion on the Bruno Fernandes, as it was a saga, no longer a saga because we can't sign him anymore. But yeah, much appreciated for you sticking with me, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. If you're new, thank you very much, and hit that notification bell if you subscribe, and likewise if you're a subscriber already. Thanks a lot.